Christopher Patrick Myers, born March 28, 1959, is an American sportscaster, a native of Miami, FL with more than 20 years in broadcasting. He has covered premier events, including the Super Bowl, World Series, NBA Finals, NCAA Final Four, the Masters and U.S. Open, golf, Triple Crown, the Olympics, and the Daytona 500. Early life and career. Chris Myers garnered his first major break in broadcasting as a 16-year-old high school student when he hosted his own show on Miami's WKAT-AM radio, interviewing such sports heavy hitters as Muhammad Ali and Don Shula. Myers graduated from Chaminade High School, Hollywood, Florida, May 1977. In the early 1980s, Myers hosted a sports radio call-in show on WIOD-AM in Miami before moving to New Orleans in the mid-1980s to work for broadcast station WWL. He joined Fox Sports Net as an anchor in December 1998, where he hosted the National Sports Report, among other hosting duties. Prior to joining Fox FSN, Myers spent 10 years at ESPN. Prior to joining FSN, Fox Sports, Myers spent 10 years, 1988 to 1998, at ESPN hosting SportsCenter, Baseball Tonight, and other various shows including the interview program Up Close, where Myers was honored as one of TV's best interviewers. He also received an Emmy for his work as host of Up Close. Myers was the first to conduct a live interview with O.J. Simpson after both his criminal trial and civil lawsuit. Myers spoke about this in detail in a March 2016 episode of the Bill Simmons podcast with guest host Brian Curtis. Myers earned acclaim for his live reporting during the 1989 San Francisco earthquake that took place during the World Series. Myers was also the only on-scene reporter who stayed on the air through the night broadcasting from Atlanta during the Centennial Olympic Park bombing. Fox Sports. In December 1998, Myers joined Fox Sports Net, where he was one of the original anchors of the National Sports Report and the weekly sports magazine program Going Deep. In 2005, he debuted the Chris Myers Interview on FSN. In 2000, Myers joined Fox Sports Radio, where he currently hosts his own interview show, CMI, which can be heard on over 200 affiliates. Myers conducted the last public interview with the late John Wooden in April 2010 on CMI. The legendary 99-year-old coach told Myers he did not fear death, saying, "The next life will be even better. And this one hasn't been too bad." Quote, Myers has been the studio host for NASCAR coverage on Fox since they began coverage in 2001. He also serves an announcer and/or a reporter for Fox NFL, Fox College Football and Fox Major League Baseball. He was also a reporter for Fox's coverage of the Bowl Championship Series, NFL on Fox. Due to Terry Bradshaw's illness, Myers presented the New Orleans Saints with their first ever NFC Championship trophy after narrowly defeating the Minnesota Vikings 31-28 on January 24, 2010, during a Detroit Lions and New Orleans Saints game. On September 13, 2009, Myers made a remark while talking about linebacker Larry Foote's decision to leave the perennially strong Pittsburgh Steelers to play for Detroit. "That's like going from dating Beyoncé to Whoopi Goldberg." Frank Caliendo later impersonated Myers on the NFL pre-game show. Myers also visited the American Armed Forces in Qatar on behalf of Fox Sports and gave a live broadcast with the armed forces that was shown on the Fox pre-game show before the New Orleans Saints played the Dallas Cowboys on November 25. Thanksgiving Day equals MLB on Fox equals. On July 14, 2012, Myers called his first MLB on Fox game with Eric Karros when the New York Mets played against the Atlanta Braves at Turner Field. Myers called MLB games for Fox in 2012 and 2013, before moving back to the studio for the 2014 season. Myers also served as a field reporter for Fox's postseason telecasts from 2004 to 2008. This occupation included in-game reports until Ken Rosenthal was hired as an MLB insider and a field reporter, which relegated Myers to pre- and post-game segments, though he did conduct several trophy presentations for pennant winners. Kenny Albert took this role in 2009, before it was eliminated in 2010. Beginning in 2014, Myers began hosting MLB Whip Around, a nightly show aired weeknights on Fox Sports 1 featuring quick turnaround highlights, news, and analysis live from Los Angeles. NASCAR on Fox equals. In addition, Myers, along with Jeff Hammond and Michael Waltrip, hosts NASCAR Race Day, Pizza Hut pre-race show, and NASCAR Victory Lane during the Fox's coverage of NASCAR. His first NASCAR race was the 2001 Daytona 500, which the finish was overshadowed by the death of Dale Earnhardt. Myers currently hosts NASCAR Fox FS1 with Jeff Gordon and Darrell Waltrip pre-race and post-race shows. He also continues his NFL play-by-play on Fox with Darrell "Moose" Johnston. Other appearances. He has also hosted shows and events on the Discovery Channel, Tennis Channel, and the Military Channel. He has appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live numerous times. Myers also serves as the play-by-play commentator for Tampa Bay Buccaneers preseason games that air locally on WTSP-TV, after having the same role for WFLA-TV from 2003 to 2010. Myers was also named as the host in 2010 for Showtime's weekly series Inside NASCAR. Personal life. He currently resides in Hollywood, California with wife Sue and their son, Alex. On February 16, 2012, Myers' 19-year-old son, Christopher, died in a car crash. The accident took place in Thousand Oaks near the Myers residence. While on bereavement leave, John Roberts took over for him for NASCAR on Fox coverage of the Budweiser Shootout and the 2012 Daytona 500, which was postponed to Monday night and ran into early morning Tuesday due to a 2-hour-long red flag. Myers returned to the Hollywood Hotel at the Subway Fresh Fit 500. Broadcast partners: Jeff Hammond, Michael Waltrip, Darrell Waltrip, Jeff Gordon, Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Pam Oliver, Ken Rosenthal, Tim McCarver, Sam Rosen, Tim Ryan, Brian Billick, John Lynch, Eric Karros, Erin Andrews, Mike Joy. Chris Myers' official website.